Hi Scorpio, so I am talking to you from the extended. I'm already at the extended, and you guys know I do these things rarely where I, make you a message from the future, but I just have to say today was one of the readings where I was just mind blown by the way things came together. We got some past life revelation, just different things that I did not honestly expect were going to come out in this reading. And it has to do with your love life. It has to do with, in general, your love life and just your life overall, abundance, all this kind of things, the eclipse that's coming. So yeah, if but one of those where I recommend you go in there, you will not regret it, I think. Anyway, let's go get to your reading. I just really wanted to say, because I was really very impressed with this particular extended. So anyway, I'll see you in your reading now. Let's do this. Hey Scorpios, welcome back to my channel. Let's do your reading today. Let's actually focus specifically on love today, because in the previous reading that I uploaded, check it out if you haven't watched it, I give a lot of information for the eclipse. We didn't really focus so much on your love life, so let's focus with this reading on your love life. We'll be using this deck and Rider-Waite and maybe something else. Watch this with Scorpio's Sun, Moon, or Rising, or Venus. Let's focus specifically on love in this reading. And anyway, let's get started. So if you guys want me to do a reading more often, like I did it, I think in March, I was uploading a lot. Just give a big thumbs up for this video, support the extended if you can, and just, share this video. So if we get more views, I'll be uploading even more often. But let's get a look. Ouch, let's take a look. First card wants to come out, King of Cups. So there is someone for most Scorpios, but hold on, let's see. There is definitely someone. I feel like with the Scorpios I'm connecting today, you have someone either you already are connecting with or somebody you are manifesting. Let's see what else. Could be Pisces. Could be Pisces. I feel like person could be sometimes a little, I don't want to say that they are shy. I feel like they could be a bit weird with you, but hold on. Let's see. Look at this, another Ace of Cups. Yeah, definitely there is. I feel like for a lot of you, there's some kind of Pisces you are connecting with. If it's not a Pisces, they have Pisces in their chart. You could have, I don't know, I don't really see, obviously they have a whole chart where they could have all kind of signs. We all have planets in different signs. But I feel like with this person, it's either strong Pisces, or even if it's not their astrology sign, I feel like it's their archetype. So what do I mean by that? You have someone, I feel like you have a connection with, very emotional, very sensitive, very gentle soul, has a lot of feelings to you, but I do feel like they are sometimes hesitant to approach you. They think about it, Four of Swords. They sometimes take a moment to almost like meditate on it. What should they do? Let's see a little more. I don't feel emotional unavailable though. I feel more like a person who is very careful how they approach you. Okay, let's see, Five of Cups. I feel like because they have been someone, I know it sounds so generic, they've been disappointed in love before, and who hasn't, right? Right, show me one person who hasn't. But I feel like with the Five of Cups, this is the person who sometimes, the way I'm getting it from this specific read is that they are someone who feels things very deeply. So when they feel love, when they feel good emotions, it's like it's overflowing cup. They have so much that they can share. But when it's bad, I feel like they feel things strongly. And I feel like it's a person who could be quite spiritual. So this is the person who might be sometimes, how to say this? Like they might feel literally, I know it sounds a little crazy, they might feel literally sometimes the pain of the world, seriously, like the bad things that maybe they're happening around us or whatever. Very sensitive person. I feel like they are someone who needs sometimes to take some time alone. I don't know, like they're coming in very strongly, like we just started your reading. Let's see, Nine of Cups. Let's take more cards. We have here Six of Wands, King of Pentacles, and we have here the Hermit. Bottom of the deck, the Empress, which I feel like in this reading is representative of you. What I feel like is for you, there is definitely a moment where you're gonna feel completely when you just feel so loved, so admired, so adored, a feeling of victory. Like for a lot of you, if you haven't felt this way yet, a feeling of victory is coming, where you know that you're loved, you're chosen, you're the priority. You know, maybe some of you have been manifesting that. Again, it doesn't have to be that you're manifesting a specific person. It could be that maybe you've had a pattern in your life where you've never been a first option, or like people you've been specifically attracted to, like, I don't know, they either were choosing someone or something else, and there's always been that feeling like, I don't know if I am that empress, right, that priority. There is something that I feel like shifted with your manifestations, where you literally have all this love that you could be receiving. For some of you, I'm even getting that it could be more than one person interested in you. I'm getting Pisces vibes, and believe it or not, Taurus, Virgo vibes as well. Again, it doesn't have to be their actual astrology signs. It could be in their chart, or it also could be that they, you know, subscribe to the archetype. So like I said, with King of Cups, could be a person who's just very romantic, very sensitive, very intuitive, you know, very, very gentle soul. With the King of Pentacles, with the Hermit, it could be a person who is very good, very practical. They do have sometimes a little bit of emotional detachment, but it's not because they're like empty inside or emotionally unavailable. I feel like they just had to go through some kind of search, personal journey of some sort. So for some of you, I'm seeing there's like two options. Again, doesn't resonate. It just, you know, means like it's not. Look at this. Yeah, this is a confirmation. Two of Pentacles flying out. Definitely for some of you, and I've seen this, I think, in your readings before, it seems like there's multiple options. There could be two love connections that you're in. Like, I think there was a reading on this channel. There was something like, these two kings will fight for you. I think that, watch that reading if you haven't. There is a feeling that there is one connection that's kind of taking a little slower to manifest, and another connection that's coming in like fast and strong. Now again, this doesn't mean that you're dating two people. It could be like manifestation wise, you have, you know, even manifestation wise, you could have more than one option. You could have maybe like manifesting this, manifesting that. There's always multiple. Like, it's very rare that we just have like one straight path. It happens though. But here I'm just getting with this Knight of Pentacles, Knight of Wands, and then King of Cups, King of Pentacles, Two of Pentacles. You have kind of like yet to decide. I feel like you guys are figuring out something about yourself where you're not all set 100% on the direction where you want to go, on even like some aspects of yourself internally. Now again, it doesn't mean that you're stuck. It actually, I see you guys moving forward. Like, there's a lot of progress, a lot of things changing, coming very fast for you. But it's like, it seems that, you know, there is more than one way how things could go from this point onwards. Let's see a little more. Some of you are thinking about leaving someone, I'm also feeling. See one more. You have here Death. Like, yeah, see, this is you, Death card. For you, it's about, I feel like in this deck, it almost feels like decision time, you know. For some of you, there is also a decision time. Look at this, Justin with Justin. Oh my God, I don't know. Maybe somebody's name is Justin, or you're dating Justin. I don't know. Oh, it's gonna be May, Justin, something. I feel like it was Justice to the Page of Swords. Again, energy similar to Two of Pentacles. There is some kind of decision time that's taking place. Page of Swords. You have to kind of consider what are the things that you want to keep moving forward with, keep entertaining, kind of like keep studying, sort of like keep getting to know, and which things you're ready to cut off. But definitely it feels like very much there is a decision time here. Let me clarify this a little bit. Yep, look, my God, I cannot make this up. I just took a whole different deck, a Rider-Waite, and King of Cups, the first card, just like with this deck. There is definitely someone who is either crushing over you or like madly, like I feel like in love with you. Same cards like we had here. We had the Empress at the bottom. I cannot believe this. This is so crazy. So yeah, like if somebody just sees you as like the most beautiful person, like you are literally, how do they say this? An apple of their eye. Like you're so attractive, so I don't know what's happening, like it's a new energy. But you, I feel like, are the one who is now wondering whether you have more than one option. I feel like things will really change for you in the next 7 days, especially like around eclipse. I feel like everything will make a lot of sense after the 18th of May. So when you're watching this, again, you could watch this reading anytime. For the general message, it could resonate. However, when I say things like specific dates or something, then it's like specific for the time that we are reading. So here I'm just getting like within the next 7 days, and especially like right around the eclipse, after the 18th of May, there's going to be major decision time. Again, Knight of Pentacles, just like we had in this other deck. The Emperor, let's just look a little more. Four of Pentacles and Judgment. See, the thing is, I feel like there is a part of you that kind of understands that there is only one of these options, or again, even if you don't have options, even if, let's say, there is one specific person you are set in, the big question for you is which one is the Emperor, or if the person, the one person that you have in mind can be that Emperor to your Empress. Four of Pentacles, I feel like you are not ready 100% to make a decision, but again, I'm seeing with the Judgment card, you're being pushed towards like a big shift when it comes to your love life. Now, again, for those of you who are like, listen, I am not making any decision necessarily, maybe I'm waiting on someone to make a decision, or I'm waiting on something to manifest. The way that I see this is that even if it seems that you are not making a decision, or it's not like the situation is not in your hands, I feel like energetically, you are kind of like, it's basically, even though it seems like you're not making a decision, energetically your choice to go one way or the other way is actually far more important than you think. Hope it makes sense. Page of Cups, we have here Five of Cups. If you have a Pisces, this is a very sensitive person. Again, similar cards to what we've had before. There seems to be a Pisces energy, Virgo energy that you're connecting with. Again, doesn't have to be their signs. But I'm getting that this is the moment where you really are going to turn the previous sadness, previous heartbreak, previous disappointments into wisdom. This is like a very big turning point, turning moment. I feel like for you, it's important to trust that whatever happened in the past, whatever things were not really working out, right now you're in a whole different era. You're in a whole different situation. Some of you with the Nine of Wands are very careful whether you want to open up to someone or not. Nine of Wands to the Four of Cups. You're not sure whether you want to, yeah, see, look at this, Two of Pentacles. You're not sure whether or not you are ready, to fully give somebody your heart and soul. And again, this could also be the energy of your person. Nine of Swords. Why? Because there's worries of how this will work. However, with the Ten of Pentacles, I feel strongly that you are in a timeline of manifesting all your greatest blessings. I feel like money is going to be so amazing. It's just going to overflow, of course, given, you are like working hard, putting yourself in alignment with these things. This is the manifestation of both material and physical. Page of Pentacles, if you guys want a new job or some shift with career or new career opportunities, I feel like it's here. Again, Death card, which is you. So it's like you are showing up very strongly in this reading, I think, because I don't know what's happening. I think it does have to do with your lunar eclipse. I feel it's happening because you went through some kind of major death rebirth, which is something that's always happens with Scorpios, but some moments are very powerful. I feel like for some of you, it might have happened in the next 3 to 4 months. Oh, sorry, not in the past 3 to 4 months, where you really went through some kind of death rebirth, maybe facing your fears, maybe really doing some very deep shadow work, maybe changing something on a very big level. And I'm getting that now you're so like in your element, you're so owning, if it makes sense, of your essence and who you are. Then even if, let's say, there were some blocks when it comes to manifesting, now it's not there anymore. Yeah, because see, with the Five of Pentacles to the Queen of Swords, you know what you need to do right now in order to never end up in a situation where you've been left out in the cold, or where maybe people mistreated you. You turned your back also, okay, this is a very important message for somebody. You turned your back on people who've been making you feel like, sorry for my language, shit. Instead of chasing after people who didn't give you the kind of treatment that you deserve, instead of being like, oh, is there something wrong with me? Do I need to change? Whatever. Instead of trying to figure out what's wrong with you, instead of like chasing after these people, like trying to understand why they're not giving you what you desire, you turned your back on them and you just realized that one thing you never want to experience again is feeling like you're left out in the cold. Like the people who are not respecting you are not worth your time. Queen of Pentacles, it has to do with also you really owning the value of who you are. And Ace of Cups with, look at this, Ace of Cups next to the star. I feel like for a lot of you, again, we have very good cards, guys, in this reading. It's like, it's a wish granted, finally. You're finally having your wish granted. And again, like I cannot make this up, King of Pentacles, same card again as here. For a lot of you, it could be even more than one person. But I feel like if you're not resonating with a part of more than one person, meaning like there is a choice, I feel like a person you are connecting with is financially stable, like in a good space. You know, if you really like them, so maybe like you have a type. They could even, you know, sometimes I see this in the readings like, oh, that person might not be your type or whatever. But here I actually feel you will be like very attracted to them. They will be your type. Look at this, because King of Pentacles with the Nine of Cups, it's going to feel like, oh my God, this is literally who I always wanted to have. Like this person looks perfect. This is like my ideal person. Seven of Swords with the Eight of Cups. Yeah, I don't feel like there is any more, you know, betrayal or lies. Whoever been lying to you, whoever hasn't been honest, and even if you have something within yourself where you maybe haven't been honest yourself about something, I feel like with this eclipse, and we literally have in this card an eclipse, you're walking away from that. Yeah, the Fool, because man, I don't know, it's a crazy reading. Because with the Fool card, why? You are ready for your rebirth. The Fool also, in my opinion, astrologically corresponds to the planet Uranus. So for a lot of you, it corresponds to Uranus and the Sun. Both, I can see both with this card. However, like here, I'm specifically seeing, you know, the conjunction of Sun and Uranus and Taurus in the 7th house for Scorpios that's happening now. So for a lot of you, it's a big chapter change in your relationships, in career too. And man, I was just going to say career, but the Strength card, which is Leo, is your 10th house, your career. So big career shifts too. Let's see, 5 of Swords, 10 of Swords, Hanged Man with the 8 of Pentacles. If there's been a job or if there's been like a career situation where you just know you deserve better. You just know that people there, like let's say you're working at some kind of job and you know that you're amazing, you know that you're talented, you know that you deserve more. But let's say a boss or a manager is all set to just be like really bitchy towards you and never like, and specifically make sure you fail or test your boundaries. I feel like if you have any kind of toxic workplace, or if you just deal with people who are not really appreciating you, you're gonna like literally take whatever the losses are and just go and work on something else. 6 of Swords, yeah, I see like with work, some of you are leaving behind. Some of you are leaving behind maybe a relationship or a marriage. With the Temperance to the 6 of Wands though, I feel like if you're patient enough with yourself, you're going to be victorious, because 9 of Pentacles to the 4 of Swords, this is the moment where you are healing from a big heartbreak, like from everything. And when I say big heartbreak, I don't talk about just love. I feel like for some of you, there's just been some, you know how sometimes we recover, right, from a heartbreak or from a disappointment. However, on a cellular level, like our body, sometimes literally our muscles, our tissues, they still hold the memory of that. That's how, like, let's say if the deep trauma happens, it's literally stored in our bodies, right? But then when we start releasing that through some kind of psychology work, spiritual work, physical work even as well too, there is a big shift that's taking place. And I feel like for a lot of you, there is a time period, it could have already happened or maybe happening now, where you literally are prioritizing your own healing, really not running from the pain, not trying to avoid maybe looking at some uncomfortable situations from your life, but you're looking into them and you're releasing. And this is why with the Magician card, you have the power right now to really bring forth something beautiful. Queen of Cups with the 4 of Wands. For a lot of you, the relationship like you always wanted, and you were wondering why, like it's like almost there, but it's not quite there. I feel like for a lot of you, it's happening, it's here. You are just building the life of your dreams, like what you always wanted. And you have someone who like really loves you. They see you, I feel like, as the most beautiful person they've ever met. If you've ever had a situation where somebody made you jealous, where you were wondering, maybe I'm not good enough, maybe somebody's prettier, whatever than me and stuff, like this person looks at you like you're the best thing they've ever seen. Look at this. I cannot make this up. This card, you deserve love, you're lovable. So you're like really understanding that all this time you deserve love. You were always lovable. True love, this is the romance of a lifetime. Yeah, so again, some of you know this person already. Some of you are just meeting, manifesting them now. But it's like, make the effort. Great love is worth taking the steps you're guided to take. And it's like, it feels like very innocent, where finally you are not the one who is just like loving the other person while the other person is letting you love them, but it's like you are loved and you just like, I feel like you guys dream about each other, they dream about you, they definitely like romanticize you, so it's not one-sided. And for those of you who are still like in manifestation side of this card says, stay optimistic about your love life. Positive thinking and faith will bring you romance. So I feel it's a complete game changer. I don't know whose energy I tapped into today. Complete game changer. I do think it has to do with eclipses. I do think it has to do with Sun conjunction and Uranus in Taurus. I do think it has to do with like planetary alignments. That we have a south node in Scorpio, north node in Taurus. Again, I use tropical astrology. So yeah, it's we're gonna go to the extended now. We're gonna take a look everything about this King of Cups, everything about your love life. Let's see specifically what should we clarify here. I'm gonna use Rider-Waite for clarifications. We love Rider-Waite on this channel. Let's see. True love. What is this true love that you're manifesting? With this, I feel like for a lot of you it's here. 1, 2, 3, 3 cards. Let's see everything about this King of Cups. Let's take 4 cards to clarify their energy. 1, 2, 3, 4. But there was some kind of sadness I feel like this person might not be telling you about. Let's see what this is about. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And I feel like for a lot of you there's going to be a very major wish granted, but I think it's also going to be more than one wish. So let's take a look which wish will be granted here. Let's take 9 cards for this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Take 8, 9. 10 cards want to come out, so maybe you will have an extra wish. Bottom of the deck, Ace of Pentacles. So again, this is a very positive reading. This is like a game changer, complete. I don't care where you've been before. Maybe your energy was down. Maybe you weren't feeling yourself. I feel like something is happening almost like miraculous, where your life is going through complete turnaround. Again, we already tapped into this, I think, a little bit in the previous reading, so make sure you watch that. But in this one, it's happening in the realm of love for you. So we'll take a look at this and more in the extended. Link to the extended is going to be down below. Thank you guys so much for watching. Love you all. Looks amazing. Anyway, I'll talk soon. Bye.